Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute you guys just real quick. Okay. Hey, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. It's my favorite day of the week. Do you want to know why? Because I get to hang out with you. And you might see that I have some fabulous, wrong way, people with me. We've got some guest speakers from our very own unit that are going to be training us because we had, I don't know about you ladies, and I'm going to take you guys off mute, but seminar was out of this world. It was remarkable, right?
Yeah.
It was,
It
oh
really
my
was.
goodness. It really was. It really was. So what we're going to do first is make sure, get out your pens and paper because we're going to go through a few things, a few slides, just to kind of keep, know that you're in the know of what like deadlines and things that are coming up that you might want to take advantage of. Okay. So I'm going to add this to the stream here. Let me do this. How do I do this? Hold on. We'll get this. All right. So here we go. We're going to start our meeting like we do every meeting with our unit affirmation. You guys ready? We are absolutely undeniably awesome, remarkable women. We're in the process of changing lives. Folks empowered and aiming high. Our goals are audacious. Our mission defined. We're shooting stars and ready to shine. We're ready to shine. We're awesome, bodacious, and spiritually strong. A place in the $1 million circle of excellence is where we belong. We're winning cars, prizes, free, sensational, energetic, and stuffable. You, me, it's Tuesday Night Live. Oh my gosh, so good. And I got to share with you a couple things. You know our Emerald Haugen. She is a personal friend. She is a cheerleader of the fairy unit, and she is the meme collector to make sure that you guys are weekly inspired. Okay. And I thought this was really good. Personal growth is misleading because it sounds like fun. It sounds like it's going to be fun. But if we called it deliberately making yourself so uncomfortable, it'll feel like you're dying. Nobody would do it. And we'd be totally screwed. I love it. I'm looking for the meme that we're going to just use for all year long. That one's a pretty good one. But I really like this one as well, too. Some things don't need prayer. Some things don't need prayer. They need discipline. Oh, there's the D word. God already told you what to do. You just need to do it. I love that one. I really, truly do. Okay, so let's go through this. So we've got our August sales challenge, and I know we're actually getting close to 600 items. Okay, so we've got 9 days left in this month, 9 days, and 9 days? No, we've got less than that. We've got a week. We have 8 days. We have 8 days. We have, counting today, we have 1 full week. Okay, 7 full days left to hit this number. So when I checked, we were at 544, but I think we're closer to like 575 right now. So we're very close to hitting that 600 mark. And the goal is 900. Now remember, for every 34 items that you sell, you're going to be earning a free product from me, from the holiday line. Okay. And then the second thing that you need to know is when you sell 170 items in the month, and that number is always going to change. Just know that depending on the size of the products that I'm giving away, you can actually earn an entire line of products just by selling product. Okay. So you're going to actually earn the entire holiday line when you sell 170 items. Okay. And I'll show you who earned our $300 wholesale challenge by the 15th. When you do your pre-spark or your what do they call this now? Pre-pink jewelry, buy half of it by the 15th. So having your 300 wholesale in by the 15th, you actually are going to get a prize for me. And I can't wait for you guys to get the prize for next quarter. So I'll recognize those. And when we hit 900 items, I'm going to draw for 1 lucky unit member to win the entire line. Okay, so just know that is available to you. Now, the other thing we got going on here is we have a 10-day challenge. So it started August 21st, 3 days ago. And our goal is to sell 100 pink clay masks as a unit. Okay. And the great thing is, so we have 10 days to do that, is your customers can purchase a pink clay mask, or they can bundle and save and get the pink clay mask, the mask applicator, and the new beautiful washcloth for $28. So it's an extra bonus, because if you think of the clay mask is 18, the mask applicator is 12, so they're saving $2 when they purchase that, and they're getting the free towel, for free, and that's $2 our cost. So there's getting about $4 in savings when they bundle that product together. Okay, and then when you win, sell 8. So when you sell 8, you're going to get this beautiful pink pillowcase, satin pillowcases. They're the best to sleep on. If you hit 16, you're going to get the pink fuzzy mask and a pink pillowcase. And when you hit 24, you're going to get a pink makeup towel as well too. And that is we're tracking 100 pink clay masks by August 31st. All right. So fun little extra challenge. Now, some additional events that are going to be happening for you guys. So make sure they're in your calendar. Saturday, September 11th, from 10 to 12, from 9 to 11:30 Central Standard Time. So 9 to 11:30, so 2.5 hours. You are going to be trained by, again, this group of women. You have no idea how privileged you are to be able to be trained by these women, because I'm honored to even be included in this group of women. Some of the biggest geniuses. Leanne David, you'll actually see her very much. She is chosen by the company a lot to promote holiday products. Mary Catherine King was actually number 3 in personal sales in her seminar, and actually was $1 million sales director. I've had conversations with Shelly Smith. We're kind of picking each other's brains as we were working to hit million ourselves this year. Stacy Kraft is I think a 4-time $1 million sales director. And then Dina Spielman is a $1 million sales director this year. It's her 2nd time. And she actually creates this catalog of ideas that she promotes to her unit, and she gives out to the Mary Kay world. So when I tell you that this is an event you don't want to miss, like seriously, and it's free to you guys, which is really amazing. I have women that are begging to get in our Facebook group just to be able to watch this. Okay. And then, so that's on, we've got 2 guest nights coming up this week. Okay. If you have women that are like sitting, you've been wanting to share this opportunity with, or just need another layer, our mentor, National Sales Director, Kim McClure, has 2 marketing events this week. Okay. She's got one tomorrow night, August 25th at 7:30 p.m. And she's going to be giving away product and e-starts. Okay. So women can actually join for free because of the giveaway. Okay. So we're going to be listening to Summer Fortenberry. So if Wednesday night works, great. If not, we've got Thursday night this week. And Thursday night, again, Summer Fortenberry is going to be telling her story. We're going to be giving away a clinical solutions set, cash, and e-starts. Okay. So we've got some, and I will be putting these up for you to be able to, and these are via Zoom. So your consultants, customers would be getting on Zoom. I've got a couple people that I'm needing to get onto this. And the other couple things just to put in your date book is on October 16th from 9 a.m. to noon. Okay, so 9 a.m. to noon. Our North Dakota directors are getting together for a skills day. We're going to do this via Zoom. Okay, so we're all going to get on digitally. And the cool thing about Zoom is this. We have when you have something like this, it doesn't cost a thing, and you are able to bring in speakers and teachers that you wouldn't normally necessarily get to bring in. And Tracy Chavez, I have met her. She's like a selling genius. She's from the Cindy Williams area. She's was Miss Go Give. I was actually in the running with her last year for Miss Go Give, and she's hilarious. So I'm excited that she's going to be training us, and we're going to have a really great time. So that is October 16th. So we've got September 11th. We have October 16th. And then the last thing that you want to put in your date book is, I know Margaret and Julie, you are both star consultants, and anybody who becomes a star actually is going to have the opportunity to actually attend this star party with Nikki McDaniel. Nikki McDaniel is from South Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota. She's just straight south of us, and $1 million sales director, and just killing it in the Mary Kay world. She just earned her triple star for the very first time. It was her goal all year long. And it's something that, to do it that first time, you really have to focus. And she's going to be training us, and I couldn't be more excited. So that's going to be on September 22nd. So if you are a star, you're going to be able to attend that as well too. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. So let's do a little recognition. So first of all, oh my gosh, look at how many ladies enrolled their customers for the lookbook. Like seriously, so good, 29.17%. We missed our best, which was 32% of our unit achieving this. So not by much, but we did miss it. But here's what I want you to know is 1,104 customers were enrolled. And why that is so important is that I did some fancy math. If you were at the Dream Brunch on Saturday the Saturday the 14th, okay, I did some math. When we as a unit hit 2,000 customers, and I was talking about the Pareto principle, or the Pareto principle, the 80-20 principle. 80% of your production comes from 20% of your people. 80% of your sales come from 20% of your customers. When we hit 2,000 customers, we should have enough right there to finish 720,000 retail. When we hit 3,000 customers, we should have enough to hit 1,080,000 retail. So we're going to be tracking this number and working to build and grow our customer base. When we grow our customer base, we grow our unit club. We find new people we can potentially build up. And the other thing that I want to share is look at those pre-power achievers. Those are women that actually earned their 300 wholesale, had their 300 wholesale in by August 15th. And that was Krista and Gail, Misty, Margaret, Jennifer. She's from Arizona. We have Helena Howder, now Helena Chase. She's brand newly married, about 3 weeks of being a newlywed. We've got Jillian from Georgia. We've got Jessica Ruki from Watford City, and Danielle Tofty from Montana. And then let's see what else. Oh, and 100 in pink is all we can think. So those that enrolled 10 more than last time actually got presents mailed in the mail to me from me today. And those women who enrolled 10 more PCP customers than they did the last time was Krista, Dawn, Steph, Nelson. So Christopher Lindy, Dawn Johnson, Steph Nelson, Gail Christensen, Julie Kirkpatrick, Lori Wangler, and Monica Tracy. So congratulations for those that enrolled 10 more customers than they did the previous month, okay? Or previous quarter. This is what we're going to track all the way to the finish line. All right, what else do we have to show you here? Okay, those that attended seminar, now until September 30th, you will have a $25 wholesale product credit or $50 retail that's going to be taken off of your order. So that registration fee is going to be coming back to you in product credit, which is really super cool. So the next time you place an order, the company will already deduct that, and you have until September 30th to use that. Okay, so let's look at now, Margaret. Have you received your Powered by Pink bracelet yet?
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I would have never thought that it would be this cool. This is how, it's delicate, it's dainty, it's just beautiful. Julie, yours is going to be coming. What I've done in the past is I have gifted a lot of my pieces of jewelry, but this is one of those that I think I'm going to keep because it's so pretty. I had to open up my box. It's like a Cracker Jack box. You dive to the bottom to find the piece of jewelry. That's what I do. Okay. All right. So that is our wholesale achiever, or 600 wholesale price. And those that actually have earned it so far is Krista, Margaret, Gail, Misty, Julie, Monica, and myself. Okay. So there are 7 achievers so far this month. And we've got a whole week left. We've got so much month left. Oh, so good. All right. Those that are on target, you can see, Jennifer Ramberg's just $77 to go. Daniel Tofty, $215. We've got some people that are just very close, like breath away from finishing that. All right, let's see. What else do we want? I want to show you guys. I think that was it at the moment. Anything else? No, I think that covered it. Okay, so the question I have for you too is before we get into see if there's anything else on here. Hold on. Oh, I know what it was. Yes, let's talk one more thing, and that is Star Consultant. Okay, so Star Consultant goes until September 15th. Our goal this quarter is 13 stars. We're going for Mary Kay's favorite number is 13 stars, and right now we have 5-star consultants so far. Julie, you are at a Pearl Star. You're at the highest level of star. Christopher Lindy, you're at the highest level of star. So Julie, you have 4,800 credit in. Christopher Lindy has 5,000. Margaret Sandvik, you're at Emerald. You have 3,600 in so far this quarter. Gail Christensen is a Ruby Star so far. Myself, I'm a Pearl Star, and like we've got 2 women, Misty Marsh and Gail Naomi Smithberg, that are like breaths away. Misty Marsh is like $17 away from crossing over to that Sapphire Star. Naomi Smithberg is less than 200 wholesale. Paula Allen, Helena Howder, Daniel Tofty, Donna Turner, Shane Schurz, Wendy Stanton, and Steph Nelson are all within 1,000 wholesale of finishing as well. Our goal is that 13. Mary Kay's favorite number is to hit that 13 stars by this quarter. And so we've got 3 full weeks left. And we're going to be working our way and selling our way to the finish line. So I was going to show you the prizes. And remember, it's never about the prizes. Now I'm going to be interested to know, okay, if you got to see Margaret, what did you see? What did you learn at seminar about the Star Consultant program? Because they're making changes to it.
They are going to not throw away our extra points. We can save them.
Yes.
We can add them up and
Yep.
maybe for trip vouchers, or if there's something we don't like, you can hang on to them.
Oh, absolutely, which I am like so jazzed for. In the past, I've always been like, okay, how can I sell more to get to that next 600 wholesale level? So that way I was always doing some fancy figuring. No more fancy figuring, okay? The company, I don't know much about it. They're going to be, I know, right? Oh, yay. What I do know about it is that you're still going to want to be a Star Consultant every single quarter, and then you're going to be able to build up those Star Consultant points. Now, they're going to launch it September 1st. So we still have 2 weeks I don't know how that's going to look, but just know that it might be that these are the last prizes, the prizes that the company actually selects for us. I don't know how that looks going forward. So let's take a look at these prizes really quick. So we've got everything from, again, they're just Princess prizes. You can get, super certificates or MK Connections vouchers. There's this wireless charger and dual alarm clock. You can get if you're looking to start doing a lot more lives, there's a ring light that you can earn as well too. This cool endless summer blackwood burning outdoor fire pit. That kind of looks interesting. The thing that I'm an Apple Watch. I don't know if any of you are Apple users and don't have an Apple Watch. Oh, they're the best. I use the Find My Phone feature on this at least once a day. I ain't kidding you. I ding my phone just to find out where I put it. So just some really cool prizes. And so the Star Consultant stays in place. They are just making it better, which I'm so excited about. Okay. All right. So now we're finished. Now, ladies, I have a question for you. We're going to talk Saturday morning, and you guys are going to have about 5 minutes each or as long as, 5 minutes or just 2, whatever you need, to talk about what you learned. But how was your guys' experience? I mean, overall, what did you think about seminar? Margaret, we'll start with you first.
That was totally awesome and overwhelming. The teachers, I've listened to it 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I listen to it, there's something different, and it's all good.
Yeah, I know. And one of the things that one of my virtual assistants, she's actually pulling some of those videos off, and I'm going to be posting them for you guys so that when you have access to them. And one of the things that I shared with Julie, and she thought this was a new thought for her, is that when you're driving, and us in North Dakota, we're just used to driving. When you're driving to work, when you're putting on your makeup in the morning, I encourage you to listen to one or two of the speakers and to, get in that car and, go to that mobile university. So I'll be posting that for you guys here in the next day or so, so that way you have full access to all of the speakers. And Julie, you've been in the company less than 2 months. You're getting close to 2 months here. What were your thoughts as a brand new person, not ever having experienced an event? How was this event for you? I got to unmute you.
Very overwhelming.
Oh, say that again. Start over. I had you on mute still.
Oh, that's okay. Being new, it was very overwhelming, but very inspiring at the same time. A lot of information that was given, a lot of, and not useless information. I mean, it was all very, very helpful, all things you can build on.
Yeah, absolutely. Like foundational stuff.
Right.
And the company definitely heard us. They've been so good for years doing in-person events. So for them to start doing live events definitely was a learning curve. And, a career conference was, they definitely heard from us that we're like, you can do better. And they did. And Saturday morning, Julie and Margaret and I don't know if anybody else was on. We were like blowing up our Facebook post from that morning. And it was almost hard to post because we were writing so many notes. I was struggling trying to post and take notes at the same time. I was watching it here. I had my MacBook over here. I had my phone over here. And then on my second screen, it wasn't insanity. So Margaret, who was your favorite teacher that you listened to? And would you share a few of the things that you took away from her?
Well, I really have two of them that I really enjoyed listening to. Well, I enjoyed all of them. Can I change my mind on one of them?
Sure, you go for it.
When I was listening to Stephanie Brown, she was awesome. She said, one of her things, she said, smile and say, I can. And she said, then turn around and do the same thing. Smile and say, I can't. You can't smile.
Yeah, you can't say I can't when you're smiling.
No. And it doesn't, and she says, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you're right. She said, when you get these things going on in your head, say out loud to yourself, girl, stop. And say it out loud, and it will trip your brain into getting out of that mood. She had a lot of good things. She had deals that we could have, like Mascara Monday, Time Wise Tuesday, Web Wednesday, 30 Thursday, Satin Saturday, Sensational Sunday, and 3 times of listening I missed Friday.
Fierce Face Friday. Fierce Face Friday. Is
okay.
What talk about. Fierce Face Friday.
Fierce Face. Okay.
Yep.
And she said, look with a hook. Make it sizzle. She said, do birthday bookings, summer makeovers, fall transitions. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which she said would be a great one now going, and 5 must-haves. Book from your PCP list.
Mm-hmm.
She said, when you get a booking, ask your hostess. She said, 3 + 3 equals a nail polish for free.
I know. That was awesome.
She said, be intentional on social media and comment on recent posts. Set your goal to 100 customers. And she says, hey, I love Mary Kay.
Well, and one thing I was interesting is that sometimes people will, and when you become a Facebook stalker, this was a new thought for me. I never knew that. But every once in a while, I'll have somebody who goes back and likes pictures and comments on pictures from 6 months ago. That's what you call a Facebook stalker. I'm like, oh, got it. I didn't know that. So just if they post within the last couple days, comment on those posts. You can go back and look. Just don't go back and comment on those. I'm like, oh, got it. Okay.
My other one that I really liked was Kelly Valerio.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Practice makes progress, not perfect." Um, and booking is the key. And you have to ask yourself, are you totally sold on the product? And she says, if you don't wear it, you can't share it.
Mm-hmm.
The product will sell itself. We have to be soulful on service, which sets us apart from any other company. We get to try before you buy, customize, fun while we're trying. Each customer gets a beauty experience, 30-day satisfaction guarantee. She says, set your goal and share it with your customer. And we should break down our goals monthly and weekly and track our numbers. They said that many, many, many times, tracking. Well, let's see, we could, she also said, booking now, we could do a seasonal profile. You could detox, anti-age, do spa with add-ons, an eye makeup party, 5 favorites, and the skin analyzer app.
Yeah.
Just coaching and profile are the glue to your party. Talk the second appointment 7 times during your party, and change your referral to nominate. Change referrals to nominations.
Mm-hmm. So instead of saying, can you refer some people to me? Who do you nominate? What are your 5 favorite? Who are your 5 favorite ladies that you would love to nominate for a spa package? And I thought, oh, that was genius. And the other thing that she said when she was talking about pre-profiling is that when you're pre-profiling your customers, and just what it is basically calling all the guests before the party and asking them, about their skin. But I thought one thing that was genius was she said, what would be your add-on treatment preference? I was like, whoa, because we really truly are providing a service. What is your add-on treatment preference? So I thought that was good. Margaret, from all the things that you learned from this experience, what were you able to set a new goal, or if you have a focus for this year, what's your goal for this year? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot. I didn't ask that.
Well, my goal for this year is learn how to do virtual.
Okay.
And also, I've learned I need to go through, get some teaching on closing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll be focusing on closing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And here's the thing. If my goal with you guys is that I don't even care what the presentation looks like. Have fun. Teach them how to put the product on their face. It's asking for the sale. That's the difference between being a consultant and being an order taker. An order taker throws a book and says, what do you want? A consultant asks questions and really helps a customer make really great buying decisions. So we'll make sure that we're going to be focusing on that to start building those great customers. So
I just have one more thing to say.
I want to hear it.
I'm going to say hello, everyone. You don't know what you missed. Heather and Chad did a wonderful job. It was like at-home fun experience.
It was
virtually.
Yeah, it was so good. The group of ladies that got together was so great, and we got rain that night. It was so good.
Yes.
So yeah, I love it. So, all right. Well, Julie, brand new beauty consultant, very first in-person event. Couldn't have picked a better event. I basically said, just trust me, and you did. And so you're going to be, though there was one speaker that you loved it all, but there was one speaker that really kind of, was your favorite. So who was it and what was she talking about? Tell us what you learned.
So my favorite speaker was Monique Anthony.
Okay.
And she was, her teaching point was selling strategies.
Mm-hmm.
And being brand new, I don't know if maybe I was just really looking forward to that one, or, but I was already in the right frame of mind. So, a couple of things that she said was to set goals for yourself. Small, big, set a goal. People tend to achieve goals if they set them, write them down. So I actually did set a goal. So my goal is to be able to pay my water bill on my own out of the money I earn. And for me, that's a big step. So she also said to be intentional with your goals. So don't make it just general. Okay, well I'm gonna. I can't think of a general goal, but she said be specific. So like for me, it was be able to pay one bill a month. Um, so she wants you to be specific in your goals. One of the big things that she touched on was the skin analyzer app that we have. And there's actually a course on the In Touch page that'll teach you how to use the app. And she highly suggested that we learn how to use the app, practice the app ourselves, and here's why. What we can do is send it to our customers, and this will really help out. Say you have a party with 4 or 5 girls, you can get their information, send them the analysis. They basically take a picture of their face while it's clean, no makeup, no anything, and it will customize a skincare regimen specifically to them. So mine might be different than Heather's. It might be different from Margaret's. So it's individualized. So it makes them, even though it's an app or a computer program, it's still, you can make it personal. And she suggested that, and where I'm so new, all my customers are new. So I can send it to them before. What I've got going on right now is I'm doing spa days. So I can send it to them ahead of time, have them take it, send it back to me, the results, so that I can research the results and see what product it recommends to them. So I can make sure to really emphasize those products, and then, have other products on hand if they don't like what the computer suggests, or the app, suggests to them. But I really like that because it makes me feel like I'm not flying blind, and I don't like winging things. I'm the type of person, I need a plan, I need to practice, I need to execute it, and I get very frustrated and flustered when it doesn't go the way I think it's supposed to go. So I'm not taking the course yet. I did finally find the course. So that is actually going to be one of the things that I do this week. I kind of jumped the gun, and I got 2 more bookings this week for spa days. So didn't really leave myself the time for training. So I plan on really doing that. Another thing that she was really big on is educate on the products. Don't just say, okay, you're older, you've got wrinkle concerns, use this product, and leave it at that. Really try to go into why. Women like to know why. Why should I use this over what I'm already using? Or what makes this stand out or this special over this? So I have a lot to educate myself on, as I learned in my first spa day yesterday. But that's okay. I'm with friends, and they understand, and so that makes it feel real comfortable. She said try to take about 30 to 40 minutes when you're doing your treatments like that on one-on-one. Yeah, mine was 2.5 hours.
Julie, okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. With my facials, the couple of facials that I've had lately, I said, okay, here's the deal. Honestly, it should take us an hour. It's going to take us 2 because we're going to talk the first hour. I just set them up like that. They're totally with it. So, yeah, you're fine.
Her husband was sitting right there on the couch. So, I mean, I know her really well. I don't know him very well. And he's a lot like my husband. So he's very standoffish, very closed. So that made it hard to kind of figure out how to get started. Because I was like, well, do you want to move to the kitchen? And she's like, oh, no, we can stay right here in the living room. And I was like, oh, Lord, help me.
I know. Because I'm like, I get really nervous in front of the men. But then the goal is, Julie, is to win them over. Because here's a fun little tip. And I learned this early on, is when I was doing parties in person and I brought all my crap with. And, of course, the woman says, Oh, hubby, can you help her bring all this bags out to the car? He
Yeah.
don't want to help you.
Yeah.
And this is what I look at him and I say this. I said, here's the deal, friend. If I need all of it, I need to haul it all in and I need to haul it all out. So thank you so much, but I got this. I got this. Oh, I'm now his friend because I'm not going to make him do anything he doesn't want to do. So,
Right.
important.
The other thing that she suggested with the skincare analysis is to have them, Monique's suggestion is in 21 days, have them do it again so they can see the improvements, or,
Yes.
you know, she said it's never going to be worse. It
Right.
might stay the same, but more than likely it'll improve.
Yeah.
My only takeaway on that, and that's just from other teachings I've had, is it takes the body and the mind 29 days to change a habit. So I would kind of recommend go the 30 days, have them try the product, you know, or 29 days because it's a 30 back day, you know, guarantee. Have them try it for 29 days and then do the analysis. And then you can, you know, go over it with them and see what they're happy about, what they're not happy about, change, you know, make tweaks to please your customer.
Absolutely.
So, and then the other thing that she hit on was try to have a special gift or a small gift bag for a purchase made within 24 hours of doing your spa day, which I thought was a really neat idea too. And she said it doesn't have to be a big gift. You know, if it's a big order, you want to make the gift appropriate for the size of the order.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
those are the things that I really picked up on. And her
What?
energy was just amazing.
She was.
Her
And
energy was.
And what she helped us with is to think that, and this will be one of those videos when it's available to me. I'm going to post it. I'm going to put it in the in a separate announcement post. So you have access to this. But the cool thing is that she said that she's doing Skin Analyzer app parties.
Right.
Skin Analyzer app parties. So she has a hostess plus only 2 people there. She says it really only works with about 3 women. It just kind of gets overwhelming. So I don't have a script or anything like that. I'm actually working to book a couple of those appointments to see how they would work because I never thought to use that piece of technology because it requires no samples being sent out. You could actually book a party, book an appointment today to be held today because you've got at their fingertips, at their phone, a tool that could work. So Margaret and Julie, thank you so much for, it's never comfortable getting in front of talking to your peers. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of courage, but I want to acknowledge you for that grit and being willing to share what you learned and your heart and, you know, helping us just to catch the nuggets and just to, if nothing else, whet our appetite for more.
Yeah.
So, one thing with the company, I want to share this with you, and then we're going to be done because we've got to meet. We've got our event here at 8:00. Is this? The company has launched, starting on I believe September 7th, but starting in September, the company is giving us a new tool. Now, one thing I've got to ask is I want to know if this is going to be an app, and I'm really hoping that's going to be an app that our customers are going. It's a virtual experience for our customers. They're going to be able to order from this app. We're going to be able to take care. Basically, we are setting ourselves apart from every other skincare company out there. You know, we've got the Skin Analyzer app, we've got the Mirror Me app, and now we're going to have this virtual 3D world that our customers are going to be able to be a part of. Because what they said, and I wish I would have wrote this down, it's like $3.68 billion business is what's happening in this new virtual coming by 2023. $3.68 billion, or it might have been $6.38 billion is going to be spent online. Okay. So with that being said, let's watch this really quick. excited. So they're on Mary Kay in Touch. Let me pull out of this a little bit. On Mary Kay in Touch, okay, you're going to be able to find this under Education, Suite 13, okay? And underneath there, you're going to have some supporting materials, some videos, things as we are going to learn, because now the reason for the 13 number is our Mary Kay's favorite number is 13. Okay, we were born on Friday the 13th, so that is not something that is a bad omen. We were born on Friday the 13th. A lot of the contests the companies created over the years have been focusing on the number 13. And what the company is doing is actually trying to provide tools so that way we keep relevant and we keep, on the cutting edge, and we have the ability to capture some of that. Let's go 6.38 billion. That is so that we get a piece of that 6.38 billion. All right. So, all right, ladies, again, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We've got one more Tuesday Night Live, one more TNL next Tuesday, August 31st. Okay. We'll be meeting at 7:00. It's the last day of the month. It's the last day for you to get, finish up your 600 wholesale, and we'll already be 2 months into the seminar year. We have 10 months left to go. We're already got, 1/5 of the seminar year already gone. Don't worry about that, because we've got a whole lot of month left to go. So don't give up on this month just yet. We're going to finish this powerfully. All right. We'll see you guys later. We're going to jump on a new StreamYard for our event, our bingo tonight. And I had a little trouble getting our fairing unit into the bingo night. I'm going to see if I can add it really quickly as well too. So if you want to watch us from fairing unit, we can do that as well too. All right. Thank you guys, ladies. Mwah. Good night.